Welcome to Energy Tarot, beautiful souls, and a timeless all signs love reading. A you versus them tarot reading, looking at your current situation between you and your person or your partner. What's going on? What are they thinking? Their feelings, the hidden truth, hidden influence, along with their next move towards you and their long-term intentions. Please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements for a complete picture. And if you don't know what Darakaraka is, I've made a separate video on it that I'll link it in the description. You need to see the sign in which your Darakaraka planet is sitting in to know why it is so important in love and soul connections. So without further ado, let's get started with Aries. Hi Aries, let's see what's happening in your current situation. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aries and their person. Thank you, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, beautiful Aries, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful comments, and the hypes. Thank you. Please show us what's happening between Aries and their person in the current situation. There is mutual love, Aries, between you guys. I have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Must please show us between Aries and their person the current situation. Okay, so in your person's energy, we have the courtship, Queen of Pentacles, and Eight of Swords. Courtship is basically dating, meeting, getting to know each other better, to deepen the relationship. Your person is thinking how to deepen the relationship with you, how to date you, how to get to know you better is what they're thinking right now. Somebody who is seeing you, Aries, as the ideal partner for them. Somebody who's caring, nurturing, and this energy could be somebody who is now wanting a grounded, stable connection with you, somebody who wants to know you better with the Queen of Pentacles, somebody who could be very business savvy also, Aries. With the Eight of Swords, somebody who is feeling a bit trapped, stuck because of whatever has happened in the past. They don't know if it is possible to deepen the relationship with you because they clearly see you as an ideal partner. The external circumstances that could have affected this connection is the court house. So they could have some kind of legal matters, paperwork, or decisions that they could have affected this connection. Somebody who, with the Eight of Pentacles, was putting a lot of effort in their paperwork, in making that decision, or is a self-employed energy, somebody who is learning a new skill or has started a new job, now wants to put effort into having this reunion with you with the Three of Cups. Somebody who wants to spend time with you, Aries. Could be somebody who's collaborating into artistic pursuits also, or has started a new endeavor. With the child, Queen of Wands and Two of Wands. With the child, the hidden influence could have been actual children or their immaturity. Somebody who is now thinking how to have this new beginning with you. Somebody who could be in the past thinking that this beginning could be risky with you, but now is wanting to use all their passion in making the decision. They're at crossroads with the Two of Wands on how to have this new beginning with you because of the passion that they feel. They could be somebody who's seeing you as confident, courageous, charming, sexy, and when they come in, once they make the decision, they will be somebody who is who seems very confident in your feelings towards this connection. You could be somebody who's focused on your work right now, occupation, somebody who knows that their job could have affected this connection. Also, you want Four of sorry, I said four. I was about to say Four of Cups. So probably you have a lot of regret on how things worked out in this connection, also deep down, because you saw Ten of Cups with them. You get emotional fulfillment with this energy. You realize that this connection with them could have led to a storybook romance because you feel a soul connection with them. Six of Cups. You feel you replay the shared moments with a lot of tenderness, with a lot of comfort, and you know it's a soul connection, past life connection or something, because of the pull that you feel, nostalgia that you feel. You guys could be seeing a lot of six also. In your core energy, we have the sudden wealth, Six of Swords, and 9 King of Wands. You're somebody who is an entrepreneur yourself. You see the other person as the ideal match for you. I have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So both of you have a lot of passion. You're somebody who's thinking outside the box now. You want to take charge. You want things to get going in this connection. You could be somebody who's expecting some kind of a sudden gain or some luck coming towards you, some kind of surprise offer, financial boost coming towards you. And you are somebody who's wanting to take charge, to move into calmer waters with this energy. Somebody with the Six of Swords, you want to resolve the conflicts of the past. You want to restore peace and move into calmer waters. You're somebody who is very passionate and thinking how to get into calmer waters with this energy. Also, you could be balancing your emotions also with the 2 sixes I see in your energy. You could be seeing a lot of sixes, and 7 is also awakening and understanding the connection. In your person's energy, we have Concern, High Priestess, and Chariot. So they also have an inner knowing about this connection, that there is some kind of mystery or secret to this connection. They could be seeing you as a divine feminine also, because the High Priestess means that they are somebody who is overthinking with the Concern card. Somebody who has a lot of anxiety, is over-analyzing and overthinking about this connection, of what kind of mystery there is to this connection. Somebody who really wants forward movement in this connection with the Chariot with you. Somebody who wants to move ahead using all their determination, all their strength to have success. Somebody who could be wanting to travel towards you and take action. Their next move towards you is despair, Empress and Star. So they are clearly healing, and somebody who while healing could be getting inclined towards spirituality also, Aries. Somebody who could while healing is hopeful about this connection, on how to grow this connection, how to nurture this connection with you, with the Empress, but having a lot of despair, having a lot of sadness of how things have worked out, a lot of regret of how things have worked out in the past also. Somebody who while healing is realizing that you could be a divine feminine with that Empress, and does not have to be in a feminine body. You could be a mother, or you could be pregnant, and this is why this energy, because you've inspired this change in them, are seeing you as an inspiration. They are really wanting to create and nurture this connection, but having a lot of regret, and this is why healing. In the mutual energy, in the connection with the Four of Swords, both of you could be healing in silence, in isolation, aligning your mind, body and soul with the Four of Swords. This energy for sure is so probably you also. While in silence, they are thinking how to have this new beginning with you, with the leap. You could be also thinking if it's possible to have this new beginning with the other person after whatever has happened. And something quite suddenly can happen in the connection with the Fool, because Fool is always unexpected move, spontaneous move that one energy makes towards the other, while they're aligning their mind, body and soul. Both of you with the family room could be discussing with each other about this connection. If family room is basically in the living room inside the physical residence, within your close circle, within your personal circle of close friends, within your family, or in your intimate circles, you guys could be, while healing, you could be discussing with your friends or your family if this new beginning with the other person is possible. You could be discussing with them in the family room if it's possible to have the new beginning with them, because this energy is somebody with the poverty, strength and 10 of Wands in the outcome in the near future. This person clearly is using all their courage, self-belief, putting on a brave face, on using all their strength that they have while dealing with the 10 of Wands, while feeling exhausted with the responsibilities of life, feeling overwhelmed by the responsibilities, and carrying the responsibilities because they have hope in the connection. Somebody who is feeling overwhelmed because of their lack mindset, because of poverty card, because they could be going through a financial hardship, but using all their strength to move ahead in this connection. Somebody who, because they have hope in the connection, this is somebody who really is carrying that heavy load of whatever they are feeling. They could be somebody who is with poverty, also means that they are somebody who is growing spiritually also, and using all their strength because they want to renew, have hope in this connection. This is why they're carrying that emotional load in the connection. Their long-term view is to deepen the relationship in this connection and use all their strength with you, because they are feeling they see you as the ideal partner, Aries, with the Queen of Pentacles and this, but they're feeling stuck because of probably some kind of finance is that they don't have enough or poverty mindset, going through an emotional or financial issue is why they're feeling stuck. At the bottom of the deck, we have Two of Cups, Sun, and High Honor. So both of you have love for each other, mutual love for each other. Both of you get a lot of happiness with each other. Both of you, with the High Honor. High Honor is basically success, recognition, and it can also sometimes mean pride, or a fear of judgment also, because the respect is so high. So both of you could be deciding that even though there is mutual love, even though you get happiness with the other person, is it possible to have success in this connection? Is it possible to not let our egos and our fear of making that decision affect this connection, or affect our happiness, is what's next. Because clearly you guys are, after this introspection healing, both of you are discussing with your intimate circle in the family room if a new beginning, if this leap is possible with the other energy, if this new beginning can happen with the other energy. Also, please keep in mind, Fool also means a new person could enter your life quite unexpectedly, and you could be who wants a beginning with you, and you could still be deciding if you want to have the new beginning with the new person or with this person that you clearly have mutual love with. That's what I have for you, Aries. Do let me know if it resonates. Bit specific. So check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka, and do let me know so I can pick on your frequency more often. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi Taurus. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening between Taurus and their person in the current situation. Thank you, Universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Taurus, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Thank you. Between Taurus and the person in the current situation. Universe, thank you. Just bear with me till I just put the last deck out. Universe, please show us between Taurus and the person in the current situation. There is mutual love, Taurus, and your person knows that. Okay, so in your person's current energy, we have imprisoned, moon, and hermit. So your person is somebody who's feeling trapped, feeling the limitations in their current energy on how to proceed because of the anxiety, because of the confusion, because they're emotional right now. Somebody who is not seeing that clear path because they're emotionally not in tune, and this is why somebody who could be soul searching, gaining enlightenment, contemplating on how to come out of this stuck energy, somebody who could be even taking advice from friends, is the Hermit, on how to come out of this confusion, how to come out of this limitations that they feel in their emotional state right now. Some kind of confusion is what they're going through. With the external circumstances that could have affected this connection is High Honor, Ace of Pentacles, and Seven of Pentacles. So this energy is somebody with the High Honor card, could be their self-respect, their ego, their recognition or admiration, or even their pride and ego, or that fear of judgment could have affected this connection. And this is why this energy is now reflecting, trying to have a long-term vision, trying to have patience with themselves on what offer to give you for a stable beginning. Because in the past they could have been somebody who let their pride and ego affect this connection, Taurus, or some kind of status or recognition, public recognition could have affected this connection with the High Honor. Somebody who could be a self-employed energy is learning a new skill, or detailed oriented personality who has started a new job, and while reflecting they're thinking what offer can they give you now. With the Gift card as the hidden influence, with the Queen of Cups and Two of Cups, gift is basically they are thinking of what positive offer can they give you, because in the past they had they could have a fear of giving and receiving, somebody who did not feel deserving enough, but now is thinking what offer can they give you, and keeping a lid on their emotions, being emotionally intelligent with themselves because of the mutual love that they know even you have for them. Because of the love, they're thinking what offer can they give you, but might not tell you everything. Okay, in your how you see the relationship, you could be seeing a lot of six, Taurus. Six is all about balance. So you, with the courtship card, clearly want to deepen the relationship with them. You want to know them better, and you want them to win your heart, win at this connection, because you feel a soul connection with them, a past life connection, and you keep replaying the shared moments with a lot of comfort, with a lot of tenderness. In your present energy, core energy, you're somebody who is with the House, Knight of Swords, and King of Wands. House is basically the physical residence, the home life, the family life. You could be focused on your stability or buying a home, building a home. That's what you want. You're focused on a stable foundation, is or your domestic issues that you're focused on. You are somebody who want to build secure home, house, physical home with the other energy, or you're just focused on building a home right now. Either you're buying a home, building a home, that kind of energy, or building your stability. You want to speak to this energy. You want things to get going in this connection with the Knight of Swords, and the move that you make can be quite impulsive towards the energy, because you clearly want to deepen this romance with them. With the King of Wands, you could be somebody who is thinking outside the box on how to build a home, build stability. You could be very charismatic, passionate energy, an entrepreneur also, who now wants to get things going in creating a stable foundation for you. The other energy could be discussing this connection with the family room, Three of Cups, and strength. They could be somebody who's discussing this relationship within the living room, in their personal circle, or within their family, or within their close circle of friends, on how to have this reunion with you, how to get into spending time with you with the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is only reunion and spending time, because when they spend time with their own family in their social gatherings, they miss you. And when they come in front of other people with the strength, they could be somebody who's using taming their desires, putting on a brave face, on using all their courage, self-confidence when they come towards you to ask you for a reunion. This is what they're discussing within their close-knit circle. You're heavily on their mind in their next move with the main female, Empress, and Four of Cups. They think about you. They think how to create and nurture this connection with you. You are on their mind, because of the emotions, because of the love that they have for you. Somebody who also feels a past life connection, a soul connection with you, but has a lot of regret of how things have worked out in this connection. Somebody with the Empress who could be seeing you as a divine feminine, does not have to be in a feminine body, as a mother or as pregnant, and they really want to create, nurture this connection with you. Somebody, because they keep replaying the shared moments with you, like you're heavily on their mind, is what I'm getting. And because of the mutual love that you guys have, they want to create and nurture this connection. In the connection, we have Message, the World, and the King of Cups. So one energy could be sending a message, written communication, or speak to the other energy. Message is a message, usually written communication or news, to have a new cycle with the other energy. Somebody who wants achievement, success, growth with each other. Both of you could be wanting a new cycle with each other, wanting to send a message to each other. With the King of Cups, they see you as the ideal person for them, and you them, because I have the Queen of Cups there in the hidden influence, and King of Cups here. Both of you, even though you feel a lot for each other, might not disclose everything to the other person, because King of Cups is somebody who is a very balanced, calm, collected energy, does not reveal, is very diplomatic in their feelings, does not reveal to the other person all their emotions, because the throat chakra is usually blocked. In the outcome, in the near future, your person is somebody who's focused on their occupation, somebody who's focused on the daily work, the repetitive routine task that they do. Somebody who is trying to detach from their emotions with the Queen of Swords and look at this connection quite realistically, logically, and being very real with themselves also. Because earlier on, they were feeling imprisoned and feeling stuck, imprisoned in their energy, feeling a lot of confusion, and this is why they're trying to detach and look at it very honestly. And something quite suddenly with the Tower can happen in their energy. It can be a sudden revelation, an aha moment that can happen in this person's energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have Change, King of Wands, and Knight of Wands. So, both of you could be thinking about a change in this connection, that there needs to be a complete transformation in this connection, because one energy could have been in and out of the connection with the Knight of Wands, did not think their actions through, did not acted from a place of passion, acted from a place of charm, could have been a player in the past, and this is why you want things to take off. They clearly have a lot of passion and really want to sweep you off, and will be coming in as somebody who is confident, courageous, somebody who could be replaying that there needs to be a change from this in and out behavior also. And this is why with the King of Wands, they are thinking logically about the connection, somebody who could be thinking outside the box on how to show you the change, how to show you the transformation, and probably the regret was because of in and out behavior, somebody who did not think their actions through. Because in the connection, one energy is sending a message to the other, and they clearly want achievement, success, growth, a new cycle to begin. With the King of Cups, might not show you their true emotions, all their emotions, might not reveal everything, that they want a new cycle with you. The message might be just to test waters. But there is mutual love in this connection with the Two of Cups there. And you're heavily on their mind, wanting to create and nurture. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Do let me know if it resonates, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka for a complete picture. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi Gemini, let's see what's happening in the current situation between you and your person, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Geminis, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Bear with me till I lay the cards out, dear Geminis, between Geminis and their person in the current situation, universe. Thank you. There is mutual love between you guys, even after whatever has happened to the Geminis. We have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What's happening between Geminis and their person in the current situation, universe? Thank you. Okay, so in your person's energy, we have community, Three of Cups and Page of Swords. Community is basically the people around them, people, the outside influence or opinions of people around your person. Somebody in their friends or circle around them is when they're spending time with them in social gatherings, they miss you, Gemini, with the Three of Cups. they realize that they want a reunion with you, they want a get together with you. Somebody who could be taking advice from their social network or their people around them, in their community, in their friend circle, while keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family. Somebody who you can have guarded communication with the Page of Swords. The external circumstances that affected this connection is the official person, magician, and the high priestess. So official person is basically an authoritative, disciplined energy who wore a uniform or some kind of rules and regulations, could be a military uniform, or some kind of rigid thinking or external control that could have affected this connection. Somebody who had authority, power, that affected this connection. Somebody who is manifesting to overcome this authoritative energy your person is with the Magician card. Somebody who is using all their tools and at their disposal, whether it's resourcefulness, intellect, power, whatever, because they feel with the High Priestess that this connection is like a bridge between two worlds. They could be seeing you as a divine feminine also. Somebody who has an inner knowing that there is some kind of mystery secret to this connection, and this is why somebody who's manifesting to overcome the authoritative, rigid thinking person that influenced, or rigid thinking that they have, to come out of this, follow their intuition. With the main male, Tower and Strength in the hidden position. Main male is usually the male querent or the significant other. So somebody who whose ego and pride could have affected this connection. Somebody's indecisiveness could have affected the connection, was a hidden influence in the connection, Geminis, which led to a tower moment between you guys, that led to the collapse of the relationship. And they might have a sudden realization, sudden aha moment about this connection. With the Strength, they are using all their courage, confidence, self-belief in moving ahead. With Expectation, King of Pentacles and Ten of Swords, how you see the relationship is you have some kind of expectation from this relationship. With the Expectation card, you're somebody who's patiently waiting while trying to come out of this pain that you're processing. With the Ten of Swords, somebody who's hit the rock bottom after the breakup, after the collapse of the relationship, after the divorce. Somebody who's using all their strength and laying what they want in the next relationship. You are somebody who now wants a stable, grounded relationship with the King of Pentacles. You are someone who's gaining your self-confidence back. You're now having a strong sense of self-worth, and you're patiently waiting on a connection that can go the distance. With the Lovers, Page of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, you feel the intensity of the connection with this person. You feel that emotional bond, the passion, but you could be somebody who's thinking, was it third party dynamics that affected this connection, or was it what actually affected this connection? And this is why you're trying to even think that now, moving ahead, you want a stable connection with this other person, because you feel that intensity, you feel that emotional bond. You want a grounded, stable offer from the person. Ace of Pentacles. And you could be thinking of sending a message to the other person with the Page of Pentacles. Also a light energetic message to the other person to see if it's possible to lay a grounded stable connection after whatever has happened. Your person could be seeing a lot of threes. Three is all about change. Your person, we have the Child, Three of Wands and Eight of Swords. So your person could be somebody who's actually taking care of children, or is now thinking of how to have a new beginning with you after whatever has happened in the past. Somebody who is now waiting with the Three of Wands, manifesting big changes, big developments in their life and work, but feeling stuck. And this is why in that waiting energy, somebody who's feeling trapped in their mind because of how things have worked out in the past. Somebody who is even thinking, how is this new beginning possible? And this is why somebody who's manifesting big progress and waiting for the right time to approach you. With the unexpected income, Five of Pentacles and Three of Cups in their next move towards you. Unexpected income is somebody who might make you a surprise offer, or give you a surprise support. Somebody who wants to have a reunion with you, because Three of Cups, because they are feeling left out in the cold. They could be having financial issues and expecting some kind of income towards them also, but thinking of giving you an offer, which can be quite a surprise to you. Okay. Somebody who really wants to collaborate and spend time with you. In the mutual, we have energy in the connection. We have poverty, strength and death. So poverty is basically some kind of lack mindset, going through financial or emotional hardship or struggle within yourself after whatever they have done. Both of you could be using all your strength, putting on a brave face, on using all your courage and self-belief to move ahead. Both of you could be realizing that there needs to be a complete change, a complete transformation after the end of a cycle, after the death of a situation. There needs to be complete transformation. Both of you could be growing spiritually with the poverty card, at the same time wanting to show each other how to come out of the lack mindset. How is it possible to show the change to the other energy after they have been struggling with opening up emotionally, financially with the other person? That scarcity mindset, how to overcome and show you the change that they have been processing. One energy has been processing towards the other. In the outcome, we have Five of Cups, Queen of Cups and marriage. Your person in the long-term view has a lot of regret, but clearly because of the mutual love that they have for you. Somebody who wants to move away from all the regret, somebody who wants to leave anything that is not emotionally fulfilling, whatever has happened in the past, and somebody who wants to move towards a marriage, a reunion, a long-term committed relationship with you. With the marriage, Queen of Cups and Five of Cups, your person clearly wants to move away from regret and have a reunion, spend time with you. They might be emotionally intelligent with you, might not show you all their emotions, keeps a lid on their emotions because of the regret they are feeling. Plus they want a long-term committed relationship with you. This is why they might not show you everything. but they clearly have mutual love, and this is the long-term vision that they have, a marriage. At the bottom of the deck, Two of Cups, Fool and Thief. So after somebody was dishonest, betrayed you, took something more from you rather than they gave, whether it was time, energy, money, there is still mutual love between you guys. Even after you feel that energetic drain, you, both of you, want a leap, with the Fool card, a new beginning with each other because of the mutual love for each other. And you have a decision to make if you really want a beginning, because one energy, Two of Cups, you can't feel it alone. It's a divine love connection. Both of you have mutual feelings. So the decision is whether after they have been dishonest with you, took more from you than they gave back, or vice versa, it's in the mutual. So after that energetic imbalance, are you willing to have the new beginning with them, the Fool? Or a new person could enter your life quite unexpectedly, where you're deciding who do you want to invest your energy with. The energy that I'm reading for clearly wants a new beginning. Your partner clearly wants a marriage, a long-term commitment with you. They want to move away from anything that does not serve them because of the mutual love. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Do let me know if it resonates. Kind of specific, so check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka, and if it resonates, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi Cancers, let's see. Universe, please show us what is happening in the current situation between Cancer and their person. Thank you, Universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Cancers. For all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Please show us what's happening between Cancer and their person. Heavy read, Cancer. Between Cancer and their person in the current situation, Universe. Thank you. You guys could be seeing a lot of tens. 10 is all completion of a cycle, for a new cycle to begin. And you guys could be in little to no contact also. Okay, so your person is feeling trapped in their mind, feeling some kind of limitation because of the confusion, because they're quite uncertain, having a lot of anxiety with the moon imprisoned and Six of Pentacles in their energy. Somebody who's having could be dreaming about you also, quite emotional, feeling stuck, not sure how to have this balanced connection with you, moving ahead. Somebody who could be wanting a connection where there is equal give and take, where there is generosity, where there is kindness, but feeling the limitations because they're emotionally not sure, feeling blocked intuitionally as well of how to proceed in this connection because of the emotions that they are feeling. External circumstances that could have affected this connection could have been discussions that took place in the family room, Nine of Swords and Judgment. So some kind of private issues, family drama, or some kind of personal matters that happened in the living room within their close circle that affected this connection, which they are now having a lot of anxiety because of how things affected this connection. They could be somebody who's losing hope in the connection, having sleepless nights about the decision that they need to make with the Judgment. Somebody who needs to make a decision of whether to ask you for your forgiveness or a second chance. Somebody who could be awakening to the connection, understanding the spiritual connection of whether it is a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic. The hidden influence could have been the house, Seven of Wands, and Hermit. So house is basically their home life, their physical residence, or their family, or their stability. That could have been the hidden influence. Somebody who realizes that your guards are high after whatever has happened in the connection. Somebody who is soul searching, contemplating while in little to no contact with you, thinking how to overcome your guards, how to have a stable connection with you. Could be even taking advice from friends and family, because Hermit also means that somebody who is either contemplating how to overcome your guards, how to overcome your defense mechanism, because they see the connection worth fighting for. But because a family room here is an external influence, this could be stressing them out, and this is why probably they are just thinking by themselves and not speaking to other people. In your energy towards the connection, how you're seeing the connection, you're somebody who is now focused because of the repeated mistakes. Occupation, Three of Swords and Page of Cups. Because of the repeated mistakes this person has made in the connection, you are heartbroken. You could be going through depression or processing a lot of sadness, wanting an apology or a romantic gesture from the other person, and putting all your energy into your work, into your occupation, into your daily grind job. You could be even thinking that this person's occupation has affected this connection also, and has led this whatever has happened has made the highest impact of this connection has been on your focus towards your work. You are very focused on your work now. Somebody who's wanting to put effort, provided you get an apology from the other person, a sensitive message after they broke your heart, after the repeated mistakes that they made with you. Because this connection has led to, in your core energy, we have bad health, Page of Cups, and Four of Swords. This connection has led to you're somebody who is recovering from bad health, could be having physical illness, feeling a lot of fatigue, going through depression or emotional drain. Somebody who, because of the emotional exhaustion and burnt out feeling that you have, are now in little to no contact. You are with the Four of Swords. You've gone within to align your mind, body and soul, and to heal. Somebody who while healing is thinking that they should get a message from this person. You are somebody who actually is wanting a deeper connection, wanting to know the energy better, also Cancers, and you're wanting a sensitive message from this energy. Page of Cups. Your person, in their energy towards the connection with the courtship, Ten of Swords and Magician, is somebody who also wants to date you, somebody who wants to deepen the relationship after hitting the rock bottom with the Ten of Swords, somebody who's overwhelmed by the pain and really wants to know you, wants to manifest, is manifesting with the Magician, wanting to use all their tools and at their disposal to come out of this pain and to deepen the relationship with you. Their next move towards you is the Coffin, somebody who's realizing that whatever ended is clearing the way for a new renewal. Somebody who wants, your person clearly wants to overcome the regret that they are feeling with the Five of Cups. Somebody who is quite emotional and is wanting to move into calmer waters with you. Six of Swords, somebody who wants to resolve the conflicts of the past, restore peace and become stable, is what their next actions is. The reason for the end could have been them not opening up, not making a decision, and not being their indecisiveness could have been the issue also. In the mutual, in the connection, we have the message, King of Cups and Two of Swords. So clearly one energy wants to send a message to the other energy because they have a lot of emotions. King of Cups, they feel a lot, but somebody who's very diplomatic, self-aware and does not open up, somebody who is suffering from that indecision on how to send the message to the other energy after whatever has happened, is not seeing that clear path, is not making that decision on how to send that message, is avoiding to send that message to the other person. One energy is, you guys could be seeing, your person for sure is seeing a lot of five. Five is all about change. So your person clearly their long-term vision about this connection is somebody who sees you as a wish come true, but has a lot of regret of how things have worked out in the past with the Five of Cups and Four of Cups. Keeps replaying the past again and again, but realizes that they have a lot of love for you. They want a new romantic beginning, but feeling a lot of confusion on how to have this new romantic beginning with you. Somebody who's expecting some kind of unexpected income. They're expecting some kind of a surprise gain or monetary support is what they're expecting. Also, your person clearly sees you as a wish and wants a new romantic start, but feeling a lot of confusion because of the past regret. What's at the bottom of the deck is Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups and Mature Man. So both of you could be feeling exhausted, carrying the burden of the relationship, but still carrying it because you have hope in the connection, because you got emotional fulfillment with each other. Ten of Cups. Both of you with the 10 of cups could be thinking that after the completion of one cycle, for a new cycle to begin, there could be either a help of a mature person. We have the mature man at the bottom of the deck, so either a mature person could help you guys, or could deepen it even further. I'm not too sure, you will have to place it, because here we had that family room and their house, so some kind of family drama in the past could have affected, so you will have to place it. Mature man is usually a father figure, or because it's a general, I will even extend it to a mother, mentor, or somebody that you or the other person look up to, because it's in the mutual, so you'll have to place it, because I think it's mature man is from your person's side, because this was the hidden influence and external influence. Both of you have hope about this connection, because you got emotional fulfillment. Both of you could see that opportunity to have a storybook romance now, whether that mature man or is a hindrance or a support that you'll have to place, or it could be a mature woman also. Okay, that's what I have for you, bit specific. So do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, and only take what resonates, and let me know if it resonates, dear Cancers, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Bye for now. Hi Leos, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening between Leos and their person in the current situation. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Leos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Bear with me, Leos, till I place the cards out. Universe, please show us what's happening between Leos and their person in the current situation. Between Leos and their person in the current situation. Universe, thank you. Okay, so your person with the journey, death and King of Cups in their energy, somebody who is thinking of traveling or a forward movement after the end of a situation with you, somebody who is wanting to show you some kind of a change because of the feelings that they have for you with the King of Cups. Somebody who feels a lot, is very diplomatic, but does not show it to the other energy, is somebody who is thinking how to show you the change, how to have the forward movement after whatever has happened in the connection. The external influence that could be affecting the connection is some kind of a message of concern. They are expecting some kind of a worrying news, or having a lot of anxiety that is pausing them from taking action, somebody who realizes, Leo, that you are their source of happiness, you are the source of their joy with the Sun card. And this is why manifesting with the Three of Wands, manifesting big changes in their work and love, somebody who is wanting to make progress with you. But the reason for the delay is because they are expecting some kind of worrying news, with the main male as the hidden influence, Ten of Wands and Two of Swords. Main male is usually the male querent or their significant partner. So they could be somebody who is who did not take action in the past, did because we're reading hidden influence here. They are somebody who let their ego or pride or just lack of action, that indecisiveness, affect the connection. Somebody who is feeling exhausted, carrying the burdens of responsibilities of life, but still carrying it because they have hope in the connection, but at the same time not making that decision, not seeing that clear path, even though they have hope in the connection. Somebody who's avoiding to make that decision, which is leading in your energy towards the connection. We have family room, Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups, which is leading to a lot of sadness, regret in your energy. You keep replaying the past of how things could have been. Somebody who really wants to collaborate with this energy, work in synergy, work in team with this energy. And you could be discussing this with your intimate circle, with your close circle, with your family, you know, Leos, with the family circle. You could be telling your family also about it, family or personal circle. So now in your energy, you are somebody with the wealthy man, focused on your growth, on your finances, focused on your success, focused on your work. You could be speaking to a rich man also. You are somebody who's now putting your energy into your career and trying to balance your emotions with the Temperance card, and leaving things to destiny, to fate with the Wheel of Fortune. After learning the karmic lessons, after learning the life lessons, you want to change, but you're now trying to do things in moderation, trying to have patience, in thinking that if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, you know, that kind of an energy. You could be speaking to a wealthy man or a wealthy person, because Kipper, you know, it's too direct. So generalize, or just focused on creating your own wealth. Somebody who's focused on finances. Your person is with the Great Fortune card, also focused on abundance, on wealth. Somebody who is now thinking of how to have this expansion in this connection. Somebody who could be waiting for great abundance and expansion in this connection also, and is at crossroads with the Two of Wands and Page of Pentacles, while choosing what is the best road ahead in this connection, while making that decision with the Two of Wands of what is best for their future, for their own growth, for their finances. Somebody, your person, is choosing the right path of what is best for them, and once they decide the right path, they're thinking of sending a message towards you with the Page of Pentacles, and it'll be a light energetic message to see if they can lay a grounded connection with you. In their next move, we have Judication, Justice, and Seven of Swords. So somebody who your person, again, what are they doing? Okay, somebody who realizes with the justice that everything is a cause and effect of their own doing. Somebody who now wants to be fair and balanced towards you after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, wanting fairness in the connection, and thinking of mediation. Somebody who could be processing some kind of inner conflict, has that fear of being judged or evaluated by you because of the indecision that they suffered in the past, because they realize that they could have been somebody who ran away from making a decision about this connection and are now conflicted also. Somebody who's very stressed out that you will judge them, and if the mediation between the two of you can be fair. They are conflicted within themselves, probably because in the past, with the Seven of Swords, they could have been somebody who gave you a false pretense, did not put effort in the connection or something, acted from a place of self-interest, and this is why they're suffering from that indecision and an inner conflict right now. Quite stressed and having a lot of anxiety, your person is, about how you could judge them and about a decision in this connection. Somebody who clearly wants judication with you. Judication is basically some kind of mediation of fairness and balance, which is exactly like justice. They think that when they speak to you, you might bring things up, and this is why they're conflicted within themselves. In the mutual, in the connection, we have high honor, Four of Pentacles, and Chariot. So both of you could be holding on to the connection while holding back, not revealing to the other person all your feelings. Probably you're holding on and not revealing to the other person, or it's the other person who could be having a material attachment. They could be somebody who wants high honor. Is basically success, recognition, even ego, public recognition. Both of you are wanting to move ahead past that. They are somebody who is wanting to see if that forward movement is possible, if it's possible to have a resolution with you and move ahead with you. They could be somebody who is could be taking advice of a privileged lady also. Privileged lady, Leos, is either an elegant socialite, carefree woman, or a man, because it's a general reading. It's not usually a romantic partner. Somebody who could be wanting to move past their self-centeredness, outside jealousy. Both of you could be deciding if it's possible to have this forward movement with the other person after whatever has happened in the past. after the pride and ego affected the connection, or after their respect or whatever affected? Is it possible after the mediation? Is it possible to and if it was a privileged person, rather than a real person, rather than their, because privileged lady, because it's a general reading, it's because the lady is quite vain, you know, it could be just their choices, you know, vanity, entitlement, some kind of detachment from reality. Is it possible to move ahead in this connection, have success and move ahead after the person had a scarcity mindset in the connection in the past, did not reveal everything to you? Your person's long-term vision is somebody who's manifesting, with the Three of Wands, Eight of Cups and privileged lady. Somebody who is manifesting to release what does not serve them. Somebody who is wanting to leave things that were emotionally draining, their self-centeredness, or that person who gave them the advice. They want to leave that, and are manifesting, waiting to have development, to show you the change, to show you the development, to move into a journey with you where they can show you the transformation that they are walking away from. Because at the bottom of the deck we have Magician, Eight of Pentacles and Lovers. So both of you, or one person for sure, is manifesting, the other is wanting to use all their willpower, determination, because they feel that emotional bond with you, with the Lovers, because they feel the passion towards you. With the Eight of Pentacles, you could be connecting with a self-employed energy who has started a new job or is learning a new skill now, wanting to put effort in this connection because of the passion, because of the romance, the emotional bond they feel. And probably you have a decision to make after whatever has happened, or both of you have a decision to make about this connection with the Lovers, of how you want to proceed. Your person is clearly choosing the right path of what is best for them, but conflicted in their next move, because they have that fear that you will judge them or ask them, you know. Somebody who's wanting to run away from that inner conflict of what they feel, that you will be judging them also. Both of you could be wanting to move ahead. You could be somebody, Leos, wanting big success in your work also. You guys could be seeing a lot of eights, which is also dealing with karmics in this connection, because I have two eights here, Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. So they could be walking away from karmics, or either the person, the privileged lady, or a privileged man who gave them, who did not emotionally fulfill them, their vanity, their status driven choices, outside jealousy or self-centeredness, while manifesting you, trying to show you the change. That's what I have for you, dear Leos. Do let me know. Sounded a bit too specific. Do let me know if you like the spread, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Don't forget to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements. Bye for now. Hi Virgos, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Virgos and their person. Thank you, Universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Virgos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Thank you. Just bear with me till I lay the cards out, Virgos. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Virgos and their person. Wow, there is mutual love in this connection, Virgos. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Virgos and their person. Thank you, universe. There is mutual love and there is heartbreak. Wow. Okay. So your person energy right now is the official person, 9 of Wands and Strength. Your person could be feeling the influence of an authoritative, disciplined energy who is wearing a uniform, whether it's military or a robe or some kind of rigid thinking is why they are feeling like a wounded warrior. Some kind of external control because of which they're feeling like a wounded warrior. Somebody who is feeling hurt, realizing that your guards are high after whatever has happened in the connection. Somebody who is still standing the ground because they have hope in the connection and using all their strength, all their confidence, all their self-belief while standing the ground. They realize the external circumstances. We have the Coffin, Emperor and the 8 of Wands. They realize that in this connection there is an end to the inconsistent support that they gave to the connection with the unexpected income there in your energy. They realize that you will not accept any inconsistent support from them, any energetic imbalance from them any longer. And because of this, they are feeling like a wounded warrior, somebody who is feeling an internal struggle, either because of their rigid thinking or the law or authority. Okay, somebody who is realizing that your expectations have changed also, Virgos. Your expectations in this connection are now changing. This is what they are realizing, that you probably will expect them to either communicate honestly with them, somebody who will want to get into alignment, somebody who will want to see progress in communication, somebody who will want them to fight for the connection, and they want to fight. Okay, they realize that now, that you're not going to back down anymore. With the Emperor, It could be that in the past they were somebody who was very protective of their rigid thinking about authority, about red tape. Somebody who's now realizing that they need to get things going in this connection. They need to take charge. Somebody who now needs to be, probably in the past they did not take charge. They were a distorted masculine energy, divine masculine. I mean, he wasn't a divine masculine in the past, if you resonate with the twin flame journey, because the Emperor is either an authoritative, disciplined energy, a father figure, or a divine masculine. Does not have to be in a masculine body. They realize that they now need to take charge. They now need to get into alignment with you if they want progress in this connection. They are somebody who's thinking of communication with you also, after giving you inconsistent support, after not being after the energetic imbalance between you guys, after not unexpected income is the end, for them. Somebody who is realizing that there needs to be an equal give and take in the relationship to be in alignment. With the poverty, 8 of Cups and 4 of Pentacles, the hidden influence. The hidden influence could have been their lack mindset. Somebody who was probably going through a financial or emotional hardship, not feeling worthy, that they don't have enough finances, or some kind of an material attachment, scarcity mindset, because 4 of Pentacles is also that. Somebody who is now wanting to leave all that in the past with the 8 of Cups. Somebody who wants to leave that possessive mindset in the past, that lack mindset in the past, which could have actually influenced the connection. Now wants to move towards something that is emotionally fulfilling, emotionally is realizing it's time to let go of that mindset, is the hidden influence. Virgos in your person's energy. You are somebody with that unexpected income, Fool and Magician. You are manifesting some kind of a gain, a small financial boost, a surprise opportunity is what you're expecting. You're expecting something, financial boost in your life, and wanting to put all your effort in your work, in your finances, wanting a new beginning in this connection. Also wants to take a leap also in this connection. With the Fool card, you want a new beginning in this connection, and you're working on your finances. You're expecting some kind of a financial boost. In your energy, you have expectations, 8 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. You clearly are waiting. Somebody who is being very patient while working on their finances, wanting some kind of again, wanting to even get into alignment in this with this energy because of the passion that you feel for them. But at the same time, your guards are high with the 7 of Wands. You are somebody who, yes, wants a new beginning, wants to fight for this connection, provided it is in an alignment with the other person, provided things take off, provided there is swift communication with the other energy. You could be even thinking, because 8 of Wands is even air traveling. Your person in their energy could be bad health, Queen of Cups and Emperor. So your person could be somebody who is suffering from some kind of physical illness, depression or fatigue, some kind of mental health struggle that they are facing, which they are being emotionally intelligent and keeping to themselves, not disclosing it to you, keeping a lid on what they are feeling, even with the expectations that they have about this connection. They might not tell you everything, that they, with the Emperor, now want to take charge. They now want to get things going in this connection, because their next move is Five of Pentacles, imprisoned, and Queen of Pentacles. They're somebody who's feeling stuck, trapped in their mind, feeling the limitation because of financial issues. Five of Pentacles, somebody who is feeling stuck because they're feeling left out and could be going through financial hardship in the connection, because they think they don't have enough, and deep down they even think, what can they offer you? To have a stable beginning is what they are thinking, and they're feeling imprisoned because they don't know what offer to give you to have a stable beginning, because they clearly see you as Queen of Pentacles, as somebody who's grounded, business savvy, nurturing, caring, detailed oriented, an ideal person in the material world. They are somebody who is working heavily on their finances currently, because they're going through a hard time. They're somebody who's working on their finances in the connection. Two of Cups, Three of Swords, and High Honor. Both of you have mutual love for each other. Both of you are processing the pain of how things have worked out in the past between you guys, and at the same time, High Honor wanting recognition, success, public recognition in this connection. Also, one energy could be processing the pain because they think that the other person's ego or pride could have, or the fear of judgment could have influenced the connection, or that is, after those repeated mistakes, how can you guys move ahead in this connection? But there's mutual love either ways. Your the long-term vision of your person with you, they're heavily thinking about you with the main female. Main female is usually the female querent or their significant partner, so they're heavily thinking about you. Could be realizing that they get a lot of happiness, with you, a lot of joy with you, and this is why somebody who is going to send you a Page of Wands message, message to see if they can create a playful exchange, is what they're thinking of sending you, to see, test waters between you guys, because they clearly with the main female also means, is it possible? They are overthinking if it's possible to overcome that external influence of that official person or authoritative energy, to have a long-term growth, positive connection with you, the Sun, long-term happiness with you. At the bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, and the House. While healing, while aligning, you guys could be, one energy is having a lot of fear if it's possible to build a family, build a home, build a physical residence, build a stable connection with the other energy. They're conflicted within themselves. How is it possible to build a family, build a legacy with the other energy? That is what is stressing them out, and trying to align their mind, body, and soul. both of you want to get into alignment, you especially Virgos, because you're in the heart of the deck for me. The decision that you have to make is, after the repeated mistakes that one energy has made, is it possible, because of the mutual love, that we can have recognition, success, public recognition in this connection? Because they want, one energy, which I believe is your person, clearly wants to move away from feeling left out in the cold to having you in their life. Somebody who's overthinking and overanalyzing the situation also, Virgos. Somebody who's not very sure on how to overcome your gods also. Is thinking of sending you a message to test waters. They're at crossroads on what message to send you to get into alignment with you, because of the passion that they feel, because of the desire that they have for you. Both of you have mutual love either ways. That's what I have, but one energy is conflicted within themselves now, whether it's you or them, because I have mutual love here, so I have no idea. If you can create a stable foundation, a physical residence, build a home, build a family with the other energy, I think probably you will be able to place it. That's what I have for you, Virgos. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Do let me know if it resonates, and check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, please. Bye for now. Hi Libras, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Libra and their person. Thank you, Universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Libras, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. That same card at the bottom of the deck did come out in Virgo, so you or the other person could have a placement in Virgo, your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka, dear Libras. So do check it out on your other placements for a complete picture. Please show us what's happening between Libra and their person in the current situation. Thank you. You guys could be seeing a lot of tens. 10 is all completion of a cycle, for a new cycle to begin. Libra. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Libra and their person. Universe. Okay, so your person's current energy is distant horizons, Knight of Swords and High Priestess. Your person could be somebody who is dreaming about you, or could be thinking that looking too far ahead in the future. Could be somebody who is even thinking that they feel that there is some kind of mystery to the connection with the high priestess. They could be seeing you as a divine feminine if you resonate with that journey. Somebody who's thinking that there is some kind of mystery to this connection. They have an inner knowing about this connection. Somebody who could be thinking if their dream to be with you is too far ahead, also, and this is why they can make an impulsive and impatient move towards you with the Knight of Swords. Somebody who can make a daring move towards you, Libras, because they keep thinking that they're planning too far ahead, but are they planning too much? Okay, with the distant horizon. With the marriage, 6 of Cups and 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands. I said 3 of Cups, so they want a reunion. So this energy is somebody who could some kind of marriage. Either they were married, or they had a contract, an agreement that they were worried about, or they just had that fear of intimacy, because we are reading like blocks, external circumstances that affected. So either there was an existing partnership that affected the connection, or could be some kind of fear of intimacy, fear of marriage, that could have affected the connection. Some kind of commitment issue could have affected the connection. With the 6 of Cups, they realize that it's a soul connection with you. They keep replaying the shared moments with you, Libra. Somebody who replays the shared moments because they feel a soulmate connection with you and are manifesting. With the 3 of Wands, somebody who's manifesting their dream, now wanting progress in their work and love. Somebody who is waiting while manifesting. Somebody who is in that waiting energy on how to have that 4th wand with you. The waiting for the right time. The hidden influence could have been a mature woman or a mature man, because it's a general reading. Somebody that they look up to, a mentor, mother influence, father influence, because it's a general, I'll even extend it to father, or a wisdom figure that they really respect. And now they're realizing, when they're reflecting on the connection, that they have a lot of emotions with the Queen of Cups, but keeping a lid on their emotions while reflecting on the connection of how this mature person could have affected the connection of a union, getting into union with you. You, on the other hand, are feeling imprisoned, 8 of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. So you are feeling imprisoned, feeling trapped in this connection in your mind. Somebody who could be thinking that this connection probably had some kind of limitation from this energy, whatever it is, because of which they did not put effort in this connection. They did not put work in this connection. So you are somebody who's now putting effort into your work, into your finances. You could have started a new job or are learning a new skill, and sometimes even thinking that maybe I should send a message with the Page of Pentacles, a message to lay the correct foundation, a grounded foundation to test waters, but then feeling imprisoned in your mind, and then deciding to put work in your finances, in wanting to put effort in this connection also. 8 of Pentacles. Something could shift in your perspective in the next 1 or 2 weeks, Libra. With the toil and labor, 10 of Wands and 10 of Cups, you are somebody who is feeling exhausted, doing that same job again and again, could be having work stress also, feeling burnt out, feeling unappreciated at work, also feeling overwhelmed with the 10 of Wands by the responsibilities of life, but still doing that same job, that repetitive task, realizing that you now want to move towards 10 of Cups, towards happiness, towards fulfillment, towards harmony. Somebody who sees this connection as a storybook romance also. You could be seeing a lot of tens, which is completion of one cycle for a new cycle to begin. Your person with the change, 5 of Swords and Justice, somebody is realizing that they could have been focused on their work a lot. Somebody who was focused on work but now is wanting to show you a change, realizing that in this connection there needs to be a transformation. Somebody who is conflicted within themselves on how to show you the change. Somebody who realizes with the Justice that they, whatever they are suffering, is a cause and effect of their own actions, realizing after learning the karmic lessons, after learning the life lessons, wanting to be truthful but conflicted on how to show you the change. Somebody who now wants a fair and balanced connection with you. Their next move is to show you the transformation. Death card is somebody who's realizing there needs to be a complete change to have a reunion with you. 3 of Cups, somebody who realizes that when they spend time with friends and family, with social gatherings, they miss you, so they want to spend time with you. Somebody who could be collaborating in artistic pursuits also, only to realize that they miss you because of the intensity of the connection that they feel with the lovers. They feel a lot of romance, a lot of passion, a lot of emotional bond that they feel for you, but at the same time is torn between how to show you the change, to ask for this reunion. In the mutual, we have 10 of Pentacles, Chariot and High Honor. So both of you in the connection, and one person for sure clearly is wanting to move into 10 of Pentacles, how to create a family, how to create a legacy, resolve the issues of the past as they come along, have that forward movement, use their willpower and determination in creating this family that can lead to a lot of success, recognition, even public recognition of this connection. You could be needing to make that decision if it is possible after, because High Honor means recognition, success, public recognition, pride also sometimes. So you could be somebody who is needing to make a decision probably in the connection, Libra, if it is possible, after they let their pride and ego over their heart influence this connection. Is it possible to move into alignment? Is it possible to create a family after they let their pride and ego affect the connection? If you want to proceed ahead, if you want to have the Chariot forward movement in this connection in creating a family, because your person in the outcome with the 8 of Cups, strength and community, is somebody who's using all their strength, all their willpower in walking away from anything that does not serve them, even the community. If they were creating an issue, friends and family, social pressure, or somebody who now wants to release anything that does not serve them towards their own emotional fulfillment. What's next in the connection? At the bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles and a home. So both of you could be having a lot of regret of how things have worked out in the past. Both of you could be now thinking if it is possible to create a stable foundation, a home, a physical residence with the other person, because one energy is giving you an offer for Ace of Pentacles for a stable, abundant connection. You could be meeting somebody new also who makes you an offer, and you are somebody who is torn, Libra, because that Ace of Pentacles is an offer that is coming to build a home, to build a family with you. If you guys can overcome the past regret of how things have worked out, and if you can create a family, if you can create 3D house, a physical residence, a family, a legacy with the other person, if you can move past the issues of whatever has happened, if they can and if you can, because they are right now torn on how to show you the change, to have a reunion with you, to spend time with you. That's what I have for you, Libras. Kind of specific, so do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka. If it resonates, do let me know so I can pick on your frequency more often, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Bye for now. Hi Scorpios, let's see what's happening in the current situation between you and your person. Thank you, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Scorpios, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So bear with me till I lay the cards out, dear Scorpios. Show us the current situation between Scorpio and their person. Thank you, universe. Between Scorpio and their person, the current situation. Universe, thank you. So your person, Scorpios, in their energy right now, we have the poverty, magician, and wheel of fortune. They're somebody who could be going through financial or emotional hardship right now, feeling abandoned, feeling that they don't have enough, a lack mindset, somebody who's struggling, probably emotionally or financially or both, and is manifesting to use all their tools to come out of this lack mindset. Somebody who could be with the wheel of fortune, realizing that things are happening according to luck, fate, destiny, after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons. Somebody who's wanting expansion, luck, growth towards them. Somebody who is manifesting to come out of this lack mindset, financial or emotional time. With the journey, Three of Wands and the world as an external circumstances, they are realizing that somebody did not move ahead, did not transition, take that forward movement because of an influence of an older person in their life with you. Somebody who now, because they did not move ahead, travel, or transition, have this forward movement, they are in that lack mindset now, going through this emotional and financial pain. Somebody who is realizing that the end of a cycle happened because of the journey that they did not make with you, the movement that they did not take with you. Somebody who could have had travel constraints also, because that journey also means that, and is now waiting for the right time. Somebody with the Three of Wands, somebody who's manifesting changes in their work, in their finances, waiting for the right time while manifesting their dream. Somebody who wants a new cycle with you, achievement, success, growth with you, could be even thinking of traveling towards you, because they are quite heartbroken. In the hidden influence, we have the mature man, Four of Wands and Three of Swords. They're heartbroken because they let themselves get influenced by. Mature man is usually a father figure, a figure of wisdom, a boss, a mentor, or even a mother figure, because it's a general reading. I'll even extend it to a mother. Realizing that they have a lot of pain because of this hidden influence by the mature person in their life, somebody who could have affected the relationship between you, affected the reunion between you, and somehow they're heartbroken, wanting a long-term committed relationship with you now, with the Four of Wands, wanting to create a family, but not sure after the hidden influence because of the repeated mistakes that they have made. Scorpio, you are working on your finances while healing, while healing with the Star, Nine of Wands, and sudden wealth. You are somebody who is hopeful about the connection. Yes, could be moving towards spirituality now, keeping the faith, but somebody who's heavily working on their finances with the sudden wealth card. Somebody who could be even leaving things to luck also, about this connection, because of how things have worked out in the connection. With the sudden wealth is usually luck, gain, wanting abundance in your life, and you're clearly working towards it. Scorpios, you're working towards your wealth, and you might get a sudden offer or a surprise gain coming towards you. You want a renewal in this connection. You're hopeful, even though you're feeling like a wounded warrior. You're standing the ground, holding the determination, holding the line while you're standing the ground. Yeah, using all your courage and determination and putting all your effort into your work while healing. In your core energy, we have the child. You could be somebody who's taking care of a kid, or you're somebody who wants a new beginning. Somebody who could be even thinking of making this, making a journey, could be traveling somewhere. You're somebody who's making a plan right now for some kind of travel plans that you're working on, that can lead to a lot of growth and success, is what you're thinking about. You're thinking that this travel can lead to a lot of growth and achievement and success. Somebody who really wants a new cycle with this energy, and is in that waiting energy. Somebody who's at crossroads also of whether they want to even follow their heart in this journey of having a new beginning after the conflicts of the past, because of other people. Five of Wands, you guys could be conflicted if you should follow your heart and be optimistic about this new beginning with the other energy, a new cycle that you're thinking of, if it's possible, because you clearly have a lot of romance towards the other energy, but you're following your heart and working towards your finances, towards your abundance. You want a new beginning. Okay, your person, community, Queen of Swords, and strength. Your person is somebody who is using all their strength, willpower, and determination, putting on a brave face on and thinking about this connection with their logic now. Somebody who's being very realistic with themselves while taming their desires, of how the community, of how the people around them, the social pressure, the outside influence and opinions has affected this connection. Somebody in their next move with the false person, Seven of Cups, and Empress, realizes that they want to create and nurture this connection with you. Somebody who's feeling a lot of confusion on how to create this abundance with you because of they could be seeing a lot of eights, which is dealing with karmics. Here we're clearly seeing the karmics there. Somebody who because could have given you a false pretense in the past, deceived you, had hidden motives, manipulated you, lied, cheated, hid their feelings, wore a mask, because of which they're having a lot of confusion. Somebody who could be having confusion because of options, and these options does not have to mean a romantic person. It can mean the karmic influence, it can mean responsibilities, commitments, the mindset they're processing right now, and whatever they have done in the past, the false person, because they're dealing with karmics clearly. And he having a lot of confusion on how to create this connection with you, wanting, because they see you as an empress. You could be a divine feminine, does not have to be in a feminine body. You could be a mother or you could be pregnant, and this is why they're having a lot of confusion on how to create in the mutual, in the connection. Both of you realize that both of you could be awakening to the connection with the distant horizons, Hierophant and Queen of Wands. Both of you could be awakening to the connection, to the spiritual connection you guys have. Both of you could be wanting a long-term committed relationship with each other, something traditional like a marriage. And both of you are thinking, if this connection, is it possible to have this long-term committed relationship, or is it a dream now? Are you guys looking too far ahead in the future with this connection in just being a dream now? With the Queen of Wands, both of you could be coming across as charming, confident, courageous to each other. One energy for sure because of the passion that both of you have for each other. So in the near future, the outcome, your person clearly wants a new cycle. Okay. They want the world card. They want achievement, success, growth with you, because they are somebody who could be suffering from bad health, mental struggles, or depression, fatigue. Somebody who is wanting a new cycle after whatever has happened in their past. Somebody who feels that intensity of the connection with the lovers with you and wants to get into alignment with you, is manifesting love. Yes, a new cycle is what they're manifesting with you, but they have a decision of what to leave in the past. Both of you have a decision actually, but your person clearly wants a new cycle because of the love that they feel. They want to leave the choices, especially that poverty mindset which is leading to bad health, that lack mindset. They want to leave that in that past and have a new cycle. Both of you, at the bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Swords, Message of Concern, and Page of Pentacles. Both of you could be feeling trapped when you're making that decision. When one energy is wanting to send a message, they could be anticipating worrying news, and which could lead them to feeling stuck in sending a message to you or you to them. Either ways, what I see is both of you need a decision to make about this connection, Scorpios. If this Hierophant is possible, or is it in the distant horizon? Are you guys dreaming too far ahead, is what is in the mutual in the connection. That's what I have for you, Scorpios. Do let me know, a bit specific. Do let me know if it resonates so I can tap into your frequency more often. And check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements. Bye for now. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Sagittarius and their person. Thank you, Universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Sagittarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Just bear with me till I lay the cards out. Dear Sagittarius, current situation between Sagittarius and their person. Thank you. Current situation between Sagittarius and their person. Thank you. Your person could be seeing a lot of 6. You could be seeing a lot of 6, and you could be in little to no contact with the energy, Sagittarius. Okay, so in your person's energy, we have the wealthy man, Knight of Pentacles, and Five of Cups. So your person could be somebody who is focused on their success, status, could be somebody who's speaking to another wealthy person, whether man or woman, doesn't matter. Somebody who is focused on their finances while having a lot of regret of how things have worked out in the past between you guys with the Five of Cups, and is going to be very slow in the movement that happens in the connection with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who considers their move very diligently, conservatively, practically, because of the regret that they have because of the past. The external circumstances that could be affecting the connection was a mature man or a mature woman. A mature man and mature woman is basically a father figure, mother influence, somebody that your person looks up to, gets wisdom from them, or is a boss or a mentor, because of which they put a lid on their emotions, even though they felt a lot, they had a lot of deep feelings. But somebody who is emotionally intelligent, not showing you their emotions, wanting to send you an apology or a sensitive romantic message, also with the Page of Cups. The hidden influence, what is interesting is the external influence is a mature man, and the hidden influence is a mature woman. So their parents, Sagittarius, could have influenced this connection. Somebody who realizes that led to the end of a cycle, the breakup, the divorce, the end, with the Death card. They are realizing that there needs to be a complete transformation, a complete change in the connection for an equally balanced relation to happen with the Six of Pentacles between you guys. Somebody who let the situation end because they were somebody who got influenced because of their parents, probably, or a mentor or a boss. In your energy, you're feeling left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. You could be having financial issues, feeling a lot of confusion in the connection on how to proceed, could be even feeling overwhelmed by options. And the options do not have to mean people, just responsibilities, work, finances, everything. The Seven of Cups, uncertainty because of feeling overwhelmed. And this is why while having financial issues, while feeling left out in the cold, you're putting all your energy into your toil and labor, into your work, into your finances. Somebody who's working very hard, Sagittarius, and you're feeling exhausted, probably feeling burnt out also because of the confusion, feeling exhausted, not appreciated by the energy, which is causing a lot of sadness, despair. You're somebody who could be losing hope in the connection, could be hitting the rock bottom, even feeling stuck, overwhelmed because of how things have happened. And this is why, while keeping tabs on the other energy, Page of Swords, through social media, through friends and family, curious about the other energy, you're feeling overwhelmed. Somebody who is having a lot of regret, is probably even thinking of giving up and soul searching with the Hermit. Somebody who is contemplating about the connection, could be speaking to friends also, because a hermit means a lot of things. It means speaking to friends, or either contemplating within yourself, trying to find that guiding light on answers on how to come out of this sadness, how to come out of this despair while focused on your work. Your person is feeling trapped in their mind with the Eight of Swords. Somebody who's feeling stuck, suffering from doom gloom energy, seeing you as the ideal partner with the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who is grounded, caring, nurturing, and does not know, is feeling trapped because they really want to deepen the relationship, get to know you better with that courtship card, because they see you as an ideal partner but not seeing that clear way out on how to, feeling paralyzed because of those people up there. At the bottom, their next move is somebody who, because of the end of the cycle between you guys with the coffin and the death, they are realizing that they could be somebody who is an ending usually leads to a new beginning. So in this person's energy, the highest impact that it has had is on their finances also. Your person is somebody who is focused on their finances, somebody who's feeling a lot of confusion, having that same work stress, toil and labor on how to come out of it, how to come out of this confusion while feeling left out, how to come out of, get into calmer waters with you, how to show you the change, how to have a balanced relationship with you. Somebody who really wants to show you a change, realizes there needs to be a complete transformation in this, for you guys to resolve the conflicts and move into peace. That's what they want. They want Six of Swords. They want to get into calmer waters, but feeling a lot of confusion on how to show you the change. And this is why putting all their energy in their work while feeling left out. In the mutual, both of you clearly want Ten of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and Privileged Lady. Both of you could be wanting to win at this connection. Both of you want recognition, success, win each other over, to have, to build a family, to build legacy, to build wealth together. And both of you with that Privileged Lady could be getting either help or from a privileged person. Does not have to be a lady, a person who it's usually not a romantic partner. Privileged lady is usually an elegant, socialite, carefree woman, and I'll even extend it to a carefree man who can help you guys to win each other over, to have a long-term committed relationship. Keep one thing in mind, because it's a general reading. Privileged lady also means some kind of outside jealousy, vanity, status, or pride. Some kind of feeling of entitlement, vanity, or detachment from reality. So one energy, either you or your person, both of you could be thinking, is it possible in this connection to move away from detachment from these people? Is it possible to build a family with each other, to build wealth and legacy with each other? Is it possible to win the other person over after they have done, after they let their status, pride, outside jealousy, or blocks, some kind of emotional blocks, or pride blocks? Is it possible now to win the other person over? Because your person clearly is thinking about you. They are in the outcome in the near future. We have thoughts, Six of Swords, and Seven of Cups. they're clearly thinking about you, of how they have hurt you, which is leading them to a lot of hopelessness, a lot of sadness in their energy. Somebody who keeps thinking about you, you're heavily on their mind, wants to get into calmer waters with you, but is having a lot of confusion on how to get into calmer waters with you, how to resolve the conflicts of the past, because your person clearly deep down wants to resolve the conflicts of the past and move into calmer waters, restore peace, because there is mutual love in the connection, but is not seeing that clear path. Is the Seven of Cups. Feeling overwhelmed by everything. At the bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Pentacles, Gift, and Three of Pentacles. So both of you could be your person for sure with that Knight of Pentacles there. Will be moving very conservatively, practically, responsibly, diligently in this connection. Somebody who could be expecting some kind of positive offer, surprise, or a generosity, or you were expecting some kind of a positive offer. Both of you with that Gift card could be thinking of what offer to give to the other person to build this connection from the ground up. With the Three of Pentacles, how can this positive shift come where you guys can collaborate as a team, work as a team? Because somehow in this reading I see there is mutual love, but it is the influence of these two people which is creating the issue between you guys, and this is why they are feeling the confusion. Some kind of shift could happen in your person's energy over the next 1 or 2 weeks, Sagittarius. Now the question is whether this privileged lady is a help or a hindrance in this connection. Whether it is privileged lady, vanity, or outside jealousy, or a status or a pride block, you place it as it might be different for different people, because a decision needs to be made about this connection. Your person clearly wants to go into calmer waters with you. I don't understand what are they doing. Why are they feeling so much of confusion to get into calmer waters? Probably these two people there. I don't want to sugarcoat, I just read the cards the way it is. Plus a lot of regret of how things have worked out in the past. That's what I have for you. Any movement that they make will be very slow, diligent towards you, to show you the change, to show you the transformation. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Do let me know if it resonates. Sounds very specific, might not resonate with all of you. Sending you a lot of love and light. So please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka. And if it resonates, do let me know. Take care. Bye for now. Hi, Capricorn. Let's see. Okay. Universe, please show us what's the current situation between Capricorn and their partner, person. Thank you, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Capricorns, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Bear with me till I lay the cards out, dear Capricorn. Current situation between Capricorn and their person. Thank you, universe. Wow, there is Two of Cups. There's mutual love between you guys. Universe, please show us what's happening between Capricorn and their person in the current situation. Thank you, universe. Okay, Capricorn. So in your person's energy, your person is somebody who is healing right now with the Star, Fool and Mature Woman. Somebody who while healing is seeing you as an inspiration. Somebody who while healing is keeping the faith, hopeful about the connection, wanting a renewal, wanting a new beginning with you, wanting to take this leap towards you with the Fool card. Somebody who could be speaking to their mature woman, their mother, a mentor or a boss, or a person who they look up to, they gain wisdom from, on how to have this leap with you, how to have this new beginning with you while healing. The external circumstances that could be affecting this connection, we have the official person, Strength and Devil. So official person is usually an authority, military, rules, regulations, rigid thinking, some kind of external control, could be even law, somebody who is obsessively thinking of how their rigid thinking or external control from an official person who wore a uniform could have affected this connection, or could be somebody who affected the connection because they felt like they have a restriction because of their own thinking, because of the rules that they placed on themselves, on how to proceed, while obsessively thinking about you with the Devil. Somebody who the energetic cord is still active between you guys. They are replaying again and again on how their own thinking, their power struggles could have affected this connection, while putting on a brave face on, while putting on with the Strength card, using all their courage, self-belief in taming their desires and moving ahead. The hidden influence in the connection is the Message, Queen of Cups and High Priestess. They clearly want to send you a message, they want to speak to you, but they are keeping a lid on their emotions. Somebody who's being very emotionally intelligent with their feelings, not showing you how deeply they feel, because they could be having an inner knowing about this connection, thinking there is some kind of mystery to this connection on why they can't stop thinking about you, and could be even seeing you as a divine feminine, because the High Priestess means that also. Somebody who is really wanting to show their emotions but keeping a lid on them. In your energy towards this connection, with the Great Fortune, Seven of Swords and Judgment, so you are wanting growth, expansion, blessings in your life. You could be somebody who's wanting expansion in your life also. With the Judgment card, you could be understanding, awakening to the spiritual connection of what this connection is, whether it is a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic, and wanting, needing to make a decision about this connection of what you want to do with the connection. Do you want to forgive and move on, or ask the other person for a second chance? Because clearly you're not making that decision. You're wanting to run away from that decision, Capricorn. Keep in mind the energies can move, so you'll have to place yourself. This energy here for me is Capricorn, and the rest is the other person. So this energy clearly wants to run away from making that decision and is focused on their growth, on their abundance. Does see the possibility of this connection leading through unexpected breakthroughs also. With your energy in the heart of the spread, you have mutual love for each other, and you know this with the Two of Cups. It's a divine love connection, and because of which you're feeling Eight of Swords. You're feeling stuck, paralyzed on how to move ahead in this connection. That can lead to recognition, growth, success in this connection with the high honor. Because high honor is basically having recognition, public recognition in this connection. You're thinking, how can we move past into an abundant connection? And you're feeling trapped in your head even after mutual love. Your person is the main male here. Could be, is usually the male querent, or it is the significant partner. So here, Capricorn, we have the main male, who could be somebody who is thinking about sending you a message. They are trying to balance their emotions. Somebody who's trying to do things in moderation while trying to have patience and balance within themselves. Somebody who's trying to balance their inner masculine and feminine energies and is conflicted within themselves, or replaying the conflicts of the past and conflicted, thinking, how is it possible to move? Some kind of conflict is going on, which they're trying to balance in their mind, because they could be somebody who is suffering from ego, pride, or that indecisiveness of how to send you the message. Could have let their ego and pride influence the connection, but now is thinking how to overcome it, and that is why conflicted and balancing their emotions. Their next move towards you is the Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and False Person. So they clearly see you as a wish come true, as emotional fulfillment, as somebody that they want an equally balanced relationship with. After the lies, deception, manipulation, after False Person, after whatever they have done, they realize that you are a wish come true, and want an equally balanced relationship. Please keep in mind the False Person is here, so they might still have hidden feelings that they don't reveal. They might be wearing a mask, because here we have the High Priestess. So they might have hidden motives, or either because the False Person is in the future position, either truth will come to light to you, or that illusion may further clarify, cloud, may cloud that clarity again from coming into. But they have that realization that they want an equally balanced relationship because they see you as a wish. In the mutual, both of you have a decision to make about this connection with the courthouse. One energy could be going through some kind of legal issue, also, or pending decision or paperwork, and feeling overwhelmed by needing to make a decision while reflecting on the connection. Both of you could be reflecting on the connection, trying to have a long-term view and patience with yourselves, because both of you could be needing to make that decision and feeling a lot of confusion on how to proceed in the connection. And that is why trying to be patient when you're making that decision. You guys in the mutual could be seeing a lot of 7. 7 is also awakening to the connection, understanding the connection. Your person for sure is seeing a lot of 7s. And if you see a number persistently, please pay attention to the thoughts you're having, because the outcome in your person's energy is the Thief, 7 of Pentacles, and 3 of Wands. So there's somebody who is reflecting on the connection, trying to be patient with themselves while waiting, manifesting big changes, big developments in the connection. Somebody who could be thinking that how this legal situation has affected the connection, affected them being dishonest, or how this decision has affected, and now is thinking that they took more from you than they gave in the past. They're realizing when they reflect on the connection, and this is why in that waiting energy, somebody who's wanting big developments in work, in love, basically their long-term future is somebody who's reflecting on how to have this new beginning, because 3 of Wands is always waiting for that 4th wand, on how to move ahead in this connection, how to manifest their dream after taking more from you, whether it is time, energy, money, and feeling drained. This is why waiting while manifesting and reflecting. Please keep in mind with the Thief in the outcome position, either the toxic influence may return, or it might get exposed. You will start seeing things very clearly. Either what was lost can come back to you, which I think is the decision that is coming back to you if you want to invest in this connection. I think the ball will be coming into your court, Capricorn, and that is why you are reflecting and feeling the confusion on making the decision with this energy. If after they have taken so much of whatever, the energy imbalance of the Thief, they took more than they gave, is it possible to build? Because 3 of Wands is always waiting for that 4th wand, and you're feeling confused, overwhelmed by the decision. Because at the bottom of the deck we have Chariot, 9 of Cups, and Mature Man. You could be the other energy could be somebody who's seeing you as a wish. We clearly saw that with the 9 of Cups, wanting forward movement with you with the Chariot, wanting to use all their willpower, success, determination in moving ahead. With the Mature Man, their father, their mature woman, it's a general reading, could be helping them, a person with wisdom that they look up to, or you are wanting to move ahead in your life, move towards your emotional fulfillment, and you can get advice from a mature person about this connection, or about your emotional fulfillment. The mature man can also be a hindrance for different people, and you could be thinking, in order to move ahead towards my happiness, is this person a help or a hindrance? Okay, some kind of mature energy. That's what I have for you, Capricorns. Do let me know if it resonates, and check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements for a complete picture. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi Aquarius, let's see what's happening in the current situation between you and your person. Universe, between Aquarius and their person in the current situation. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aquarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Until I lay the cards out, Aquarius. Current situation between Aquarius and their person. Universe, what's happening in the current situation? Please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aquarius and their person. Thank you. Your person could be seeing a lot of 7s and 8s for sure. You could be seeing it also. Wow, Aquarius. At the bottom of the deck is beautiful. Somebody clearly wants a new beginning, a new romantic start. They are giving you an offer for a new beginning, or you could be meeting somebody totally new where you can have a new romantic start, a new cycle. Let's see whether it is with your person or another energy. At the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's start. Your person's current energy: privileged lady, 3 of Pentacles. I said 3 of Pentacles, so they could be somebody who is wanting to collaborate also, but it's 3 of Cups and 7 of Swords. So your person could be getting advice from an elegant, socialite, carefree woman or a man, somebody who probably in the past could have got influenced by this person also, because privileged lady is actually not a romantic partner. It's usually a person who is quite vain, outside jealousy or status or pride blocks, somebody who is detached from reality could have affected this connection, and they could have given you a false pretense. Things were not how it seemed with the person, and they are now wanting to run away from all that vanity, that outside jealousy. They are somebody who now wants to run away from that, because when they spend time with social groups, social gatherings, with friends and family, they miss you. They want to spend time with you, Aquarius. They want a reunion, a get together with you. The outside influence could have been a mature woman or a mature man, because it's a general reading. Mature woman is usually a motherly influence, a mother or a wisdom figure, somebody who they got a lot of wisdom from or looked up to. Could be a boss or a mentor as well. Somebody who influenced this connection that caused a lot of regret between you guys, that caused a lot of sadness in the past between you guys. Somebody who is suffering from depression because they heard listened to that mature person, and is now thinking with the Ace of Swords of how to communicate honestly, truthfully with you, how to give you the truth about this mature person. Because the hidden influence was their house, the physical residence, their private issues, their home life, their family life, their stability, or some kind of domestic issues, probably with the mature woman, could be the hidden influence. And they are now trying to, with the Queen of Swords and Emperor, trying to be real with themselves, detach from their emotions, because they have a lot of regret of how things have worked out in the past. They're trying to detach from that emotion and be realistic and real with themselves about their stability of this connection. Somebody with the Emperor could be a father figure, an authoritative, disciplined energy who is very protective and about their own stability, who is now thinking that they should take action, they should get things going in this connection. Okay, in your feelings towards this connection, you're feeling a lot of confusion with the Seven of Cups, not seeing that clear path on how this journey in this connection can move ahead. Even though you have a lot of emotions for the person, you have a lot of love for this person, you're feeling confusion because of the soul connection that you feel. You keep replaying the past shared moments, realizing it's a soul connection, realizing that you have a lot of emotions, a lot of love, but not sure on how this journey, how this forward movement in this connection can happen. Aquarius, with this energy, could be even you could be even thinking of traveling because of work, because of finances also right now. In the heart of the spread is your energy. Somebody who is expecting some kind of income. You could be somebody who's expecting with the unexpected income you're wanting, you're expecting some kind of surprise gain or a financial boost or a surprise opportunity could come towards you, Aquarius, that you want to move towards. Yes, with the Chariot, you want to take this forward movement towards your growth, towards your finances, work on your finances. You want, with the Fool card, you are somebody who wants a new beginning. You want to have this adventure, and you are moving ahead towards an adventurous life, focused on your finances, looking for that opportunity in setting out a new goal towards your life that is idealistic, has that potential. You're focused on forward movement, Aquarius, and could be even traveling because of money or because of finances. Okay. In your person's energy, we have the message 8 of Pentacles and 8 of Swords. So your person is dealing with karmics. Number one, they could be seeing a lot of infinity signs, Aquarius. Somebody who wants to send you a message, communicate with you, because but they're feeling trapped on how to communicate because of the negative doom gloom thoughts. Somebody who's feeling stuck, could be a self-employed energy, or could be feeling stuck because of the past issues. Anyways, they're feeling trapped. Somebody who could be a self-employed energy, or has started a new job, or is learning a new skill. Somebody who's very detailed oriented while dealing with karmics, wanting to send you a message but feeling stuck. In their next move, you're heavily on their mind with the main female. they're thinking about you, they're feeling left out in the cold from you. Somebody who could be having financial issues, somebody who with the justice is realizing that they want to be fair and honest with you now. Somebody who is, after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, realizing that the reason why they're feeling left out is their own doing, and now wants to do the right thing. Could be somebody who's not very sure also of how to approach you because of the power that you have, of how they left you in the cold. They are feeling left out right now. They are feeling the rejection right now, while having financial issues. But you're heavily on their mind, wanting to be fair and balanced towards you, with the Hermit, Eight of Wands, and High Honor. So both of you, so this is the interesting bit in this reading. Hermit is usually little to no contact or speaking to friends, family, either contemplating within yourselves. Okay, both of you could be either contemplating, soul searching within yourselves of how to have movement in this connection, how to get into alignment in this connection, how to communicate with the other person, how to have growth in this connection that can lead to success, that can lead to public recognition, while trying to keep the pride aside. Okay, because high honor also means pride, respect, how to still maintain the dignity. Both of you could be thinking how to maintain the dignity after your person, especially they are especially thinking how to maintain their dignity, come to you in a fair, balanced way, communicate with you honestly to get into alignment. Keep in mind, in the mutual we have the Hermit, so both of you could be contemplating if you want to get into alignment, if you want to have this forward movement with the other energy also. Because your person is somebody who is feeling quite a lot of anxiety in the near future. Your person is feeling a lot of anxiety, is hitting the rock bottom because feeling overwhelmed by the pain because of how things have worked out in the past between you guys. This is why somebody who could have given you a false pretense, ran from the connection, or somehow they made repeated mistakes, and this is why the indecision on how to proceed in this connection. Somebody who could be speaking to a wealthy man. Interesting enough, wealthy man and privileged lady. Wealthy man can be a brother also, or they themselves are working on their finances. It's usually a wealthy man is usually a brother, brother-in-law, a wealthy friend, or it can also be a boyfriend. Okay, and privileged lady is the sister-in-law, is a carefree person. Interesting how that couple showed up, because they are actually the couple, the privileged lady and that wealthy man, and because of the wealthy man she is quite vain in the deck. But anyways, this person is realizing that they have made repeated mistakes, because of which they are feeling that indecision and hitting the rock bottom. Somebody who could be have been focused on their wealth and is speaking to a wealthy man, or is somebody just focused on their own status and wealth, realizing deep down while healing, that they want a reunion with you. They want to build, they want success, status, with you. Keep in mind, with the wealthy man, either a person, someone grounded in finances could support you guys, or a material influence may direct the course ahead, Aquarius. In this reunion, because clearly at the bottom of the deck we have the Child, Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles, which I see a new love offer could come, where you meet somebody stable who wants a new beginning. You could have children, they could have children, or it's just a new beginning, because child means a lot of things in Kepler, which is new beginning, and Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups also means, and you guys are deciding if this new beginning is possible, whether it's with this energy or somebody totally new. That's what I have for you, dear Aquarius. Do let me know if it resonates. Sounded a bit specific, especially because of Kipper, but yeah, so do check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka, and if it resonates, do let me know. Take care. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hi Pisces, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Pisces and their person. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Pisces, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Thank you. Interesting. Universe, please show us what is happening between Pisces and their person in the current situation. Thank you. Universe, please show us what's happening between Pisces and their person in the current situation. Thank you. You guys could be seeing a lot of fours. 4 is all about stability. And if you see a number persistently, please pay attention to the thoughts you're having at that time. And even a lot of sevens. And 6. Okay, let's 7 is awakening, understanding to the connection, and 6 is all about balancing. So your person, Pisces, after the breakup, after the end of a situation, 10 of Swords, after hitting the rock bottom, after the collapse, whatever happened in the relationship, they've somebody who is feeling emotionally overwhelmed, somebody who could be with the 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles and bad health, could be feeling left out in the cold, feeling rejected. Somebody who could be having financial issues also after the breakup. Somebody who is going through a bad health, could be physical illness, depression, fatigue, emotional drain, or just mental health struggles, and their finances are also getting affected, Pisces, with the Five of Pentacles. The external circumstances that could have affected this connection, we have the official person, Queen of Wands, and Knight of Wands. So they could be somebody who had either rigid thinking or some kind of external control, an authoritative person who wore a uniform like military or a robe, could have affected a law, could have affected rules and regulations, could have affected the connection, because of which this energy has a lot of passion for you. Yes. Could have taken, been in and out of the connection, could have been somebody who was with the Knight of Wands, could have taken action without considering, could have basically acted from a place of passion rather than thinking their actions through, because they had a lot of passion for you. With the Queen of Wands, they see you as somebody who's charming, confident, courageous, and sexy, but some kind of outside influence, whether it was rules, regulations, external control, or just an authority or a decision maker, that affected this connection. But somebody who really will be coming in as a confident person to charm you, Pisces. With the pathway, 10 of Swords and Page of Pentacles, this energy has been very slow at learning the life lessons, at adapting to the change, because this journey with this person, Pisces, has been a long road ahead. They could be having a fear of commitment also, or somebody who has been slow and lacking that patience, and this is why at transforming also, somebody because of which is now realizing that they are feeling overwhelmed by their own emotions of growth, of transformation in their life. Somebody who is thinking of sending you a light message to see if they can lay the correct foundation. Somebody who could be very hardworking at setting their goals, and after feeling overwhelmed, somebody who could be seeing a lot of butterflies also, Pisces, while feeling emotionally overwhelmed also. The message that they send can be just to test waters, is what they're thinking of right now. In your energy, we have the mature man, Queen of Cups, and King of Wands. So you see the other person as the ideal person for you, as somebody you have a lot of passion for, a lot of desire for. You're thinking outside the box. You're like a charismatic free thinker, because I have the Queen of Wands here and the King of Wands here. So you clearly have a lot of passion, but you're keeping a lid on your emotions about the passion that you have, the deep feelings that you have. You want things to get going in the connection, but you're thinking outside the box if it's really possible. You're somebody who's working on your vision right now, while keeping your emotions to yourself, being emotionally intelligent with your emotions. You could be either thinking that a mature man an authoritative, disciplined energy. Could be a father figure also, or a mentor, or I will even extend it to a mature woman because it's a general reading. A mature person had some kind of influence on your person, because of which they had to suppress their desires, or they had to just they took action from a place of just desire and not thinking their actions through. But you're not telling this to anybody. You could be speaking to a mature person also openly about this connection. Well, you place it how it sees fit. You could be seeing their parents, mentor, or a boss affecting the connection. An authoritative person that your person looked up to, and you could be speaking to a father, to your own father, or a mature person, while you're keeping your emotions to yourself. With the distant horizons, Knight of Swords and Four of Wands, so clearly you could be dreaming about the person with the distant horizons. You could be thinking that some days you could be thinking that let's make a daring move, let's make an impatient move towards the other person. But then you think, because you want a reunion with them, Four of Wands, because you want to build a family, build a legacy, have a wedding with them. You could be seeing a lot of 1111s also. Then you think that, is this wedding, is this long-term commitment, is this reunion just a dream now? Is it just am I just making plans too far ahead in the future? Is the distant horizons. So you could be actually dreaming, having actual dreams, or you could be actually thinking, is this too distant? Am I future planning too far ahead? So because you clearly want long-term committed relationship with the Four of Wands. And you could be seeing 1111s also. Your person could be seeing a lot of fours also. Your person with the child, Page of Pentacles and Four of Swords, probably is healing right now while in little to no contact. They've gone within. Somebody who is realizing that this journey, their life has been filled with life lessons that they are feeling overwhelmed by, and this is why in that healing energy right now, while recalibrating, aligning their mind, body and soul. Somebody who is in the Four of Swords energy, because they are feeling overwhelmed by whatever has happened with the Ten of Swords in the connection. Somebody who is feeling weighed down by the responsibilities, by the commitments of life altogether, and thinking of sending you a message, again, Page of Pentacles, to lay the correct foundation, to set a goal, to see if it is possible to build a grounded, stable connection, to have this child with you, to either you guys have children, or they want to have a child, or they want to have a new beginning with you. And this is what they are thinking while in little to no contact, and thinking of sending you a message. With their next move, we have the Lovers, King of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. So they clearly have a lot of romance on their mind, feel that passion for you, feel that emotional bond for you. Could be a businessman, businesswoman, or an entrepreneur you're connecting with, Pisces, who has that strong sense of self-worth, is now thinking of a grounded, stable connection, is torn between choices on how to overcome your guards with the Seven of Wands, because they realize that your guards are high, definitely, and they want to fight for the connection. They don't want to back down. They want to see if this connection, if this grounded, stable connection with you, that emotional bond, it's possible to resurrect. If it's possible, that they can they're willing to fight for it. And because of the bond that they feel, how to overcome your guards is what they are thinking, to show you a grounded approach. In the mutual, we have Seven of Pentacles. Your person could be seeing a lot of sevens also. Okay, could be understanding, awakening to the connection. In the mutual, you have Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and family room. So both of you could be reflecting on the connection, trying to have a long-term vision while being patient on the connection, wanting to walk away from anything that does not serve you guys, that is emotionally draining, and move towards something that can create emotional fulfillment. Both of you could be discussing this with your intimate family, with your personal family, or within the confines of a family room. Family room is basically intimate circle, personal close circle, with your own family privately, you know, basically with each other also. It's that physical room inside the place. So either you guys are wanting to move away from any personal drama, personal this, or you could be speaking to your own individual families while reflecting, if it's possible. Because in your person's long-term outcome, or the outcome in the near future, or the long-term vision, your person clearly feels that soul connection with you, with the Six of Cups. They keep replaying the shared moments with you, the realizing it's a soulmate connection, realizing that they have a lot of love for you with the Lovers, realizing that they want to get into alignment with you, but they have a decision to make about this connection. Either they're speaking to a mature woman, a mother, a female mentor, boss, or even a father, because it's interesting how the mature man came in yours and the mature woman came in their placement. So both of you could be speaking to, you could be speaking to your father or mother, and they could be speaking to their father or mother about this connection, needing to make a decision. Both of you have a decision to make while you're reflecting, and you guys are doing that. Because in the mutual, we have judication. Judication is basically making that judgment call, having that mediation, seeing if that internal conflict or external conflict can be restored, you know. That judication is basically, if you see that image, somebody is coming in and you are there to resolve the issues. A third party, somebody is there to listen and make a fair judgment on it, or you guys are making that decision within yourself in that family room, you know, and feeling conflicted with the Five of Swords within yourselves at making that decision. If it's possible to have that equal give and take with the other person after whatever has happened, you could be actually in front of a judge also, or you could be with that mature woman and man, both could be that, or you just in your own family, just the two of you are deciding and conflicted within yourselves if it's possible to move ahead to have a equally balanced relationship where there is equal give and take, where there is generosity, balance. Whereas this person clearly wants to overcome your guards, overcome your defense mechanism with the Seven of Wands, and they have a choice on how to overcome to have a stable. So I think it's you who's conflicted within yourself, because they clearly are thinking of a new beginning while healing. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Kipper makes it a bit specific, but you guys like it, so here it is. Do check your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka for a complete picture. And if it resonates, do let me know so I can pick on your frequency more often. Take care, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Bye for now.